Ahoy Maties! Welcome to the seas. This is Damron. I'm playing SoT Thieves, and we are on Season 7, and in this video I'm going to show you 10 things that you might have missed as part of this update. Now, you might know them all, and if you do, you're a pirate legend, but if not, let me show you 10 things that are kind of subtle in this particular update. First off, let's talk about the value of the Captain's Logbook. The Pirate Lord comes and tells you this will keep track of your deeds, and in fact it will, and also when you sink an enemy ship, you can take their particular Captain's Logbook and sell it to the Reaper's hideout. But did you know that the value of that book is dependent on the number of days that that captain's ship has been at sea without being sunk? And we're talking about game days. If it's 0 to 6 days, it's worth 300 gold. 7 to 14, 2,500. 15 to 19, 10,000. And if the ship hasn't sunk for 20 plus in-game days, it's worth 25,000 gold. Pretty awesome. The next tip is the Sovereign Rowboat dock. Everybody's well aware by now that the Sovereigns are at every outpost and you can sell them any item. What a lot of people haven't really noticed is that there's also a Rowboat dock near the Sovereigns. So if you need to abandon your ship and all you have is your rowboat left, you can always row over here and sell to this person as long as you're on a captain's ship. Next, let's talk about trinkets. One of the things you may have noticed is that when you purchase the upgraded version of a trinket, the lower level version of that trinket is no longer available to you to place on your ship. So if you own the cherished Spirit of Hope, then the treasured Spirit of Hope is no longer available to you as a trinket to place on your ship, which kind of sucks because these are kind of expensive, but essentially the game is only allowing you to use the most upgraded version that you have. But if you take a look at my ship, you'll notice that there are two there. So let's replace the Morning Post here, and you can see the only thing available to me is in fact the cherished Spirit of Hope. So the little way around this is if you buy a lower tier version of a trinket, you must place it on your ship at a location and then buy the next version and place that at a different location. As long as you do that, you can actually have more than one of a particular trinket type on your boat, and it will save as such. So you can see I have two there, and I have a third version down in the hall above the bed, and as long as you don't replace the ones that are lower tier, you can keep them. And while we're on the topic of trinkets, in every tavern next to the Glitterbeard journal are several trinket spots that you can place trinkets that you own next to the Glitterbeard journal. This is pretty cool because one of the things that this signifies is potentially we'll be able to have islands that we can decorate in the future. So that's pretty awesome with some possible future implications. The next thing is the ability to hide your ship name. Now, a lot of us know if you go into the options portion of your game and go into the HUD, there is an option to replace gamer tags, and streamers use this a lot so that they can't be stream sniped. It kind of hides your gamer tag to anybody that looks at it on screen. But also, this is going to hide your ship name. So if people look at you through the eye scope, they will see now the Emerald Eye. Another pretty cool thing is Captain's Cargo Voyage. Now, these are not just the cargo voyages that you pick up from the Merchant Alliance. These are on a captain's ship. If you buy the Captain's Cargo Voyages, these will actually count towards your Merchant Alliance voyages completed, which is absolutely huge because you have to complete 250 Merchant Alliance voyages for the commendation. As of right now, if you place a captain's voyage, you can place a cargo run, just do a basic run, and it'll always be at the outpost that you spawn at. You can just collect that cargo. The mission will instantly end. Now, keep in mind, you will not get milestone progress for voyages completed, but you will get commendation progress towards your 250 Merchant Alliance voyages. So check that out. I highly recommend you try to bang these out because you can't do it faster. In fact, you could log in and log out and just repeat that. The next thing is pirate and ship milestones. Everybody's aware of all the milestones right now, but one of the things that people are missing is that obviously the pirate milestones are tied to your pirate and the ship milestones are tied to your ship. The thing that is being missed is that the pirate milestones are things that you physically have to do with your personal pirate. If you're on a captain's ship and another person catches a fish, it's going to count towards your ship milestones, but not your pirate milestones. The pirate milestones have to be done by your particular pirate. So keep that in mind as you're working on your milestones. The last three things that people may have missed are some PvP changes that have kind of snuck into the game. The first of which is the mast on a sloop now requires requires more than one chain shot in order to be taken down. In fact, a chain shot will just put 2 damages on the mast. Also, when you're on a sloop, the knockback damage of cannonballs and blunderbombs are less. So you can see we're getting pummeled by this galleon. We end up getting smoked here, but you can see I'm not getting knocked off. You know, before this update, I would have been blown off that ship. The last thing about the sloop that's been updated to make the sloop a little bit more powerful is the Ferry of the Damn Time. So if you're in a situation like this historically where you accidentally blew up a stronghold barrel next to your boat, that's a guaranteed sink historically. But now the Ferry of the Damn Time has been decreased to 10 seconds from 17, so you'll be able to get through the Ferry of the Damned much quicker, and there's going to be a lot of scenarios that used to sink you as a sloop that you'll now be able to recover from. So even from blowing up a stronghold barrel right near our boat, we're able to get through and save our ship before we sink. So that's pretty awesome. So I hope you guys found this helpful. As always, just a couple tips and things that I've found out during Season 7 gameplay. I hope you all are enjoying it. And as always, hopefully, I'll see you on the seas.